Don't you wanna? Alright, I'm back with the Sagittarius season read. Yes, I had to do this together. Oh, wait a minute. I think I flipped them on the wrong side. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Well, I flipped these cards back together because I had end up they mixed match. Um, wait a minute. While y'all here, let me tell y'all something. Going into no, we're even fucking hot chips out of my throat. But while I'm over here fixing these cards, let me tell y'all something. While we rolling into this season, it's the season to do like a post. This is the season for clarity, though. Overcheck of everything else, because the number 12 is the hangman position. This is that pause, reflect, wait. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, we talked about the hangman energy. The hangman is the energy of a person when you're stuck, contemplating, like letting go, making a decision. It could be some help coming towards you. Keep in mind that I said the help ain't always going to look like what you used to, or the help that you think that you're supposed to get from people you are not. That is on your own cognizance when it comes to those type of instances. As we roll into this season or whatever the case may be, for people who've been doing healing work, to ascend and step into the person that they need to be. This is gonna be the season where you're gonna get that fire to get shit done, where you just about to just necessarily feel like you're gonna give up, or you just don't have the energy. Not saying that it's always gonna be an everyday type thing, but sometimes it may just be. You never know. So with that being said, while y'all here, we're gonna see what's coming. This is reading. This is a monthly reading, in case maybe. So that's why I said we just gonna pull 5 for the moon knowledge and see what's going on. Highlighted old school. So I don't want it to be long. I think I might upload the one that I did yesterday because it kind of felt like a personal read. So I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do because it kind of felt more personal than anything. But the message is probably still gonna be the same. Okay, so last shuffle, and then we'll just give us 5 and we see what is going on. I don't want this. Oh, I still had one flip. But we might take it though, just for the extra. They say prosperity lies ahead. Then it's new moon and card. Okay. A win-win outcomes on the forecast. That is full moon in Libra. I told you, new moons is what you call in. Full moons is what you need to release. You and your loved ones are safe. This is new moon in Cancer. Could be some personal issues coming up. All right, last two. Believe in the impossible. I got to put one more because I was supposed to take that. What you call? Believe in the impossible. There is a blue moon. Doom, doom. Luck is on your side. This is new moon and sad. Let's get us one more. Shit, here we go. And step out your comfort zone. I like this though. Because I ain't experiencing astrology, but the North Node is all about oh, it's reversed. But I'm gonna read it to you upright. It's like, what do you need to release? So that's what I say. That's that self reflection, those pauses, and certain things that's getting you caught up in self reflection on relationships, pressure before you get ready to take off, like taking off or whatever the case is. Because I've been telling a lot of people when they get to certain positions that they want to be. Sorry, I'll just let. But I'm telling people they get to certain positions that they. What is it? When they get to certain positions, they let their jet get fueled up by hate or people not necessarily. Ooh, I bet I said. People not necessarily appreciating them. Just all the lower vibrational things that they fuse them up so they get to the direction that they need to be. Then when they get there, some people don't appreciate it because they weren't chalking up milestones. So when they try to get to a new direction in life or just being focused on something else, they gotta release all that fuck shit that was in the plane with them. It took them to the destination. So now when they get to a place or something that they may enjoy or lack thereof, it's like this energy. Like, no, I gotta in the plane, like, oh, we don't take that no more. We need something else. And people are like, what? What do you mean? What did you say, nigga? All right, there's the last one. Shit. 4 of Pentacles upright. What is that failed? Hey. 4 of Pentacles. I know. I said that kind of feel like that, like a tight knit energy, especially on what do you need to release. Yeah. So for those y'all that don't know, we're gonna give out 4 cards on each. And we're gonna break that one down. We might do a clarify at the end. Or whatever the case may be, I do not know. We might run it back. So this one might be a little lengthy. I'm just handling how I feel because the next set is going to be a fucking 13. Let me get them all out the way. For the next one, though, I'm just going to be on my laptop for y'all. For the other readings. I don't be want to use her shit. That's just so we can line them up on the floor. Ooh-wee. Come on, y'all. I don't like doing this energy on this. Girl, come on. Girl, my back is hurting. I don't know why. Jesus. It is. Alright, okay. Whew. Impossible. Ooh, or we might get something for this prosperity lies ahead. Ooh, look what we got on the bottom of the deck. We got temperance. That's the energy that we rolling into. Keep in mind, 14. I forgot 14 is all that. Don't ask me. Queen of Wands reverse. Ace of Pentacles and a Three of Pentacles. Yeah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna say that. I wanna water down my message. All right. 6 minutes in. Let's go. All right. So let's go. First card out. We got is a win-win. It's on the forecast. That is a full moon in Libra. That talks about balancing of the scales. Of those of y'all that don't follow or watch the certain what you calls or whatever the case may be, where I be saying like each season highlighted for certain things that we supposed to expect or certain things that we need to change or necessarily heal. I don't post them just to post them. I post them for you to like necessarily do the work for people who ain't doing the work. But a win outcomes on the forecast, you got a Tower reverse, you had the Star, you had Seven of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Though some of y'all I think like the justice of a certain situations or just breaking some form of balance is dealing with some form of truth. Some of y'all trying to avoid not speaking your truth about a person or a situation or necessarily how you feel. For some of y'all, I think the tower is, for some of y'all could be trying to release a certain situation or a person and trying to figure out how. Because, like I said, this gives me some long, drawn out ascension process, though. For some of y'all, holding certain things that weigh you down, whether you did wrong, a person did wrong, whether it's releasing the control that certain people have, though. Because King of Pentacles is a very controlling or self absorbed energy when it comes around money, finances, earthly realms, relationships with people, the prosperity of long haul relationships. But I saw you got a tower. Wait a minute, let me go to this. You got a tower reverse and the star. Tower reverse and the star suggests to me that you hear me say somebody's avoiding. It's kind of like when it comes to certain things, somebody avoiding something that could be affecting everybody or thinking about their outcomes of certain people or individuals. Though some of y'all I think it's just trying to not go up to an explosive moment and trying to feel like you coexist. But for some of y'all don't want to coexist with certain people because it. I think for the 7 of the selfish traits that somebody may have or may coexist with. I think it may expose them to their true selves or whatever, or their nature or intent in certain situations. So that's why I said sad seats is going to feel just like that. You and your loved ones are safe. This is a new moon in Cancer, so that could be family issues. And look at this, we got Chariot, Ten of Swords reversed, the Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. Yep. Then I say this as highlighting selfish areas. So it's gonna. I'm telling you, there's gonna be like a self-reflecting of old ways, actions, and all those different types of things. You got Chariot and the Ten of Swords though. Chariot reverse sometimes could be losses of certain things that you deal with. Whether it was the Ten of Swords upright, whether it was bad mouthing, chronic pain, holding on to old words that sting. It could be betrayals. It could be people who have let you down or certain situations though, because you got a Knight of Cups energy. You got the Eight of Pentacles. For some of y'all though, this could be around environmental factors or certain people. Because I tell you, Knight of Cups is selfish, intended energy. So if it's like relationships you're dealing with, and some of y'all, I think, it's coming to self realization that certain people don't want to build or be in a form of relationship because they don't put time and interest into it. Kind of feels like that if it's family matters trying to hash those out, I told y'all that gets very tricky because it's more on a personal issue than you because it kind of goes to this escape of blame. Some of y'all chariots sometimes can be family recognition, certain, oh, we're doing it this way, we're going to do this. So it's kind of like this type of energy. If somebody's like very they don't see that they're very selfish or self-absorbed, because Knight of Cups sometimes can be a very malicious, manipulative style, like somebody trying to move or con somebody into doing something, and that's the Seven of Swords. So I think if it comes to that or whatever the case may be, somebody's just not paying attention though. Somebody could be bored with routines or whatever the case may be, especially when it comes down to relationship aspects or family though. This could be somebody like, oh, I'm tired of this or whatever the case may be, building with certain people and to find out that they're selfish, self-absorbed, or like you even say, it's highlighting those areas of you that you may have participated in or once exuded. All right. Ooh, we had 10 minutes. Yes. You got to believe in the impossible. The blue moon. Blue moon came about. Was y'all working up under that blue moon? Because I was. Anywho, you got Three of Cups reverse. You got the moon reverse. You got Six of Pentacles. And you also got the devil. Ooh, wee. Yep. I said that though. It's going to feel like some type of stronghold because the Three of Cups and the moon. For some of y'all, this got something to do with certain friends or certain people. For certain y'all, whatever the case may be, when it comes to believing, though, a lot of y'all, the fears, the worries, the anxieties are gone, but some of y'all are so shackled. You get what I'm saying? I kind of feel like just giving into the shadow or giving into some form of experience, though. Because when it comes to believing in the impossible, I kind of feel like somebody is at a crossroad where they don't necessarily believe, because it was just the whole year was hard, but you took hits on friends, relationships, experiences, was in a relationship where it's just hyperly sexual, connected, trauma bond to certain people. Somebody's at the point of where they don't believe, or whatever the case may be. This could be somebody in the form of, like, you know what I'm saying, like exchanging for something, though, wanting to even exchange from something. But how? Because this devil energy is more of a control aspect. It seeks to heart. It's more of the shadowy parts that tell you that you can't. But the shadow doesn't tell you it. Like, the shadow will tell you you can't, but sometimes it says, like, say for instance, if you're so used to maneuvering in a survival type mode, the shadow will tell you that a lighter side or a more upbeat to life you can't. Because you're just so used to navigating a certain way, though. So that's why I said some of y'all that believe in the impossible. It looks like somebody's just fair share stuck on an old paradigm. All right. Let's go. Let's go. You gotta look this on your side. New moon and Sag. Whew. Eight of Swords, Nine of Cups, Wheel of Fortune reverse, Four of Swords reverse, Two of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. Ah, damn. And the reason why I said that, though, Eight of Swords and the Nine of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, this is like the terrible times that people have. Or for some of y'all, that double energy had a lot of people sowing seeds with people where it's like shit that just didn't pan out. Nine of Cups is more of the energy where I tell you where it's like, oh, it's more of the, oh no, reverse. It's like, oh no, why this didn't work? So it's like somebody's more fixated on, it's like somebody that just goes back to the past. I say this is the same damn thing from the double reading. It is though. That's what it kind of feels like though. That's why I said I didn't want to opt to do December readings. Because Eight of Swords is to be free from some sort of mental suppression, like being trapped, confined in something, though. But somebody's kind of unhappy about it, though. Because it's kind of like somebody's trying to free somebody from some experience, whether it's mental trauma, emotional trauma. Somebody's like being stuck there because you got a Four of Swords. Like somebody doesn't know how to accept help. The Two of Clubs, the Five of Pentacles, that's the recuperating energy, though. So somebody may feel like luck is not on their side because they don't have the support, the pain, the system, certain people that they're leaving behind. And the Five of Pentacles is all about it's all about regrouping, getting your shit together. You know what I'm saying? After certain experiences where you went through heartbreaks or certain things or whatever the case may be. This could be a relationship or a person trying to figure out certain things, but the Four of Swords can be the energy of a person that doesn't want to accept counsel, that doesn't know how to accept help. Five of Pentacles, this could be somebody was at a crossroad when it came to them in their spirituality or their faith, and now they know necessarily what is it that they want to do. Like this could be somebody in the devil energy not wanting to practice this magic, tarot, careers, divination with God, religious natures, or whatever the case may be. This could be somebody on the brinks that gave up and like necessarily trying to come back because they were going through hard times. I'm telling you, keep in mind this year. I'm telling you, it's going to be like a lot. Now here we go. Step out of your comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone. You got the Empress reverse. The Justice, the Two of Wands, the Magician, and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Some of y'all find comfort in not knowing yourself or certain people, though. The Empress, where you hear me saying the Justice, this could be somebody like fear based, like when it comes to understanding, like what is right and what is wrong, and learning their own moral compass, though. I kind of feel like it's that though, because the Empress sometimes can have doubt, insecurities about themselves or relationship. Though sometimes the Empress lately has been giving me this hyper femininity, to where it goes into this space of where no, if I'm mad, you're supposed to be mad, and a lot of people don't know how to maneuver from this energy. They don't know how to emotionally erupt a lot of people though. So it's leaving a lot of people in this self-reflecting of doubt because some people are comfortable here. Then you got the Magician reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. For some of y'all, though, stepping out of your comfort zone, whether this is the Magician and the Queen of Pentacles reverse, this could be a switching in styles of practices, though. For some of y'all, this is somebody who is stuck on an old paradigm when it comes to magical instances. The Queen of Pentacles, very dark, demonic, trickster to get certain things that they want because of their own feminine energy, not knowing how to coexist with other people. For some of y'all, this could be just transition the way you date, looking at certain people because it's like a reflection of who you are. Like I said, it's kind of like that man in the mirror. I'm looking at the man. That's what it kind of feels like. Man in the mirror, because the Queen of Pentacles. Because some of y'all could be trying to work on manifestation though. Trying to come out your comfort zone, but let me tell you something. Ain't enough magic in the motherfucking world. They're gonna make your ass learn karmic lessons and speed through the motherfuckers. It is not. You gonna waste all the little magic you want, baby. You gonna be burning candles for days. I'm telling you. Like if you, why am I telling y'all this? Like they got this mental health spell. Do you know? I think it's like a purple candle. And you gotta light the purple candle. You gotta stay burned for a certain amount of days. And you constantly gotta light it. Who wanna do that? So a lot of y'all, this Queen of Pentacles energy, and look at the because that was under here. It could be the people that you attract. Queen of Pentacles is not an energy of a person that wants to invest in a relationship. This could be financial soul benefits, mirroring. Oh, I want to do this because of a man or a woman. Like, look at these two, they're off. So if this is somebody that was searching for relationships this year, it's kind of like some of y'all may have been lying about certain intentions that you want, whether it's love that you necessarily need, but it's coming from the Empress reverse, from insecurity, from the lack of, I don't know, how can I be fruitful? How can I invest? What is it that I could do? So that's why I said a lot of people are going through shifts. This Four of Pentacles energy, even how we kept it on the side for a lot of people who are stuck in old paradigms. Whether that's the root, the sacral, the heart, and the mind. And we damn near got all those cards. That's why I said, yeah. All right, okay, as we wrap this up, prosperity lies ahead, though. You got Emperor reverse, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Judgment. That prosperity lies ahead sometimes doesn't always have to be a financial matter. It can be fixated though. For some of y'all completing the cycles, where you may say with this feminine and masculine energy itself, healing and evolving and completing karmic cycles. Because the emperor could be that control, fixated. It could be the abuse. It could be the tyrannical approach. It could be the lackluster of a person's idea of who they are. Because Queen of Swords is a very cold-hearted, persnickety, I'm fed up, looking for perfection in certain others. Like, this could be that releasing of control because somebody doesn't know how to have that. They don't have that amongst themselves, though. So this is that judgment, though. For some of y'all, know this could be judgment from others, a person, a parent, or a situation, though. Because it's evolution, though. Look at that. You got the emperor, which is the father, the son, and the mom, and then you got judgment. For some of y'all, this is releasing yourself from judgment or expectations of certain people that they want you to be. And I think it's all about finding some new soul group, certain people, so like that approval, that appraisal, that blowing of the trumpet to say like I'm here, I'm there, I'm appreciated. Though for some of y'all, this is learning how to blow your own trumpet, whether you're doing past life work, karmic lessons, inner child, shadow, dark night, like all of y'all maybe going through this experience where it's like evolving and pushing you past this. What certain expectations, whether it's like relationships, certain people who you dated, who you supposed to be, mother, father, generational curses. So that's what it kind of looks like, though. So, bam. Yep. All right, let me pull 13. We'll pull the animal when we wrap this up, y'all, because I ain't going to do no clarify. So, hopefully this work. I'm going to put the video started at 7 minutes or whatever the case may be. Wrap this up. Could try to got shit to do. Not really. Not really. Just being honest. I really don't. Woo. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, we're supposed to go on the bottom of the deck. Temperance, Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Ten of Swords, and then we got the Ace of Swords. Ten of Wands, I mean. Ace of Swords with Ten of Swords, though. This could be what it is. Ace of Swords with Ten of Wands. This is cutting down burdens. That's like changing certain things or whatever, whether it's careers or certain taxes. Because Ten of Wands is the ability for some of y'all. This is communication for knowing how and when to ask for help, or knowing when to say no, or boundaries, or discovering certain truth or honesty when it comes to you and certain experiences. That's what it kind of feels like to me. You got Seven of Wands though. That's what I said, but it's like this wishy-washy, indecisive energy, not knowing. It could be standing up for yourself or knowing where the boundaries lie with certain people and relationships. So, because y'all had a lot of Three of Cups, um, fluctuating energy around relationships and emotions. So for some of y'all, this could be about prioritizing certain people. Then you got Three of Pentacles, though. This could be about finding help, guidelines, truth speaking, career, school. For some of y'all, this is work. Finding balance between work and home. Because some of y'all may be tired. Because look at that, you got a Four of Wands up under here. Reverse. Some of y'all don't have healthy boundaries when it comes between you, your work, and your work, career, school, home, parenting, careers. That. Oh shit. And then we got Ace of Pentacles. But you got Queen of Wands. Because that's why I said the years about self-reflecting. About how this hardship has manifested in the form of where it puts somebody in a position to be the Queen of Wands. That demanding, that needy, that overbearing energy, that need to show other people up and not be okay. Like not being okay with somebody else's though. That's why I said temperance to me is all about peace, divinity within the soul, an awakening, the ascending, or whatever the case may be, being able to fly high in different areas. But look at that. I told you pouring into the cups. What stream of your emotions have you allowed when it comes to people, relationships? Sorry, my nose stopped up. People, relationships, and experiences with parents, fathers, children, kids, men, women, all of those where I talked about in the inner child blog. Y'all can check that out. I'm gonna put the link in the bio. Where I broke it down from different age groups, self-reflecting, because a lot of people, when they were going through karmics, people thought that karmics was just the experience of now, when karmics was coming back from when niggas was 7 and 10 and 20 and 19, and you know what I'm saying. So a lot of people are not aware, so we just like, no, everybody's looking at each other like the Batman meme, thinking everybody's supposed to be on the same page. And it's like, no, I'm here when I was mentally 10. No, I'm here when I was 21. It's like this, like honoring and awareness, though, to see how a lot of things manifested into your life. All right. Oh, these 13. Okay, let's go though, because some of y'all just relationships with y'all feminine energy as well as masculine energy. The men you talk about, the expectations that you have for them, you got for yourself, flaws. Because feminine energy, when we talk about that, just that vibrational love, it accepts anybody and everyone. But a lot of people don't have those energies. So that Queen of Wands energy come out, so it's very possessive. If people be trying to take, keep, does it make sense? Hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. Last shopper, we wrapping this up. Boom, 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 boom. Let you believe you about to lose your. Oh, we got the grandchildren. Oh, didn't I say that? That has got something to do with generational crisis or whatever the case may be. This could be younger you, the higher self, or expectations people put over you. Because I know in the book she talks about how the elders used to gather together when people were pregnant or have kids, and they would pray over the kids or whatever the case may be, so they wouldn't have to live the hardships that other people have in the family. So some of y'all, this is expectations. You got Big Mama first card out. That's the sun in a basket. So that's emotional abuse. Ugh. Five of Pentacles, because when I say that they're recuperating, last night took a L, but back. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm trying to put them all up. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You see it? You got the magician. You got five of wands. You got page of coins. What the fuck is that right there? Five of swords. And last night took a L, but tonight why is it in my head? Knight of swords. Ooh, that Knight of Swords energy is an acidic personality and a person. It is. Y'all don't know what that means? Google it. That's somebody that can suck off the vibe. Ooh, Miss Robinson. I want to say this look like working, healing, Bishop C. Mason. That's family, rituals, routine. We got mother coins. Ooh, this is relationship. Ooh, this ain't nothing but an evolution of self. Ah! You got nine of pentacles, baby. Yeah, that's my niece. She calling me. I call her in a minute. Page of Swords. I said that though. Nine of Pentacles though. I like that though. Let's get back on subject. Nine of Pentacles is more of an energy of being self-fulfilled. Like this is an old lady. She's sitting on her couch. She's at home. She had a hard day at work. Possibly don't know what's dealing with kids, but it's like an energy of where she's self-fulfilled. You see the margarita sitting on the table. She's sipping her drink. Whether she's reading a piece of paper, she got a little cigarette, whatever that is. You know, they used to smoke back in the day, whatever. But she's like in her energy. She looks good. Got a dress on. It's everything. Like she got everything at the table. It's like everything that's handed to her that she worked for. So for some of y'all, I kind of feel like this is independence between you, your masculine, your feminine, and expectations. Let's look at that though. I saw you. This could be parents. Look at all this earthly energy that's fucking reversed. Kind of feels like that though. Father, son, this. For some of y'all though, this could be mother though, because the mother coins wasn't reversed. My bad. The father and the son was reversed. I'll say this evolution though. Evolving masculine energy, being assertive, grounded perceptions. Okay, let's get into it. Anywho, but I kind of feel like it's that though. Wait a minute. We got Page of Swords reverse. Ooh. Ten of Swords. I'll tell you Page of Swords is not a good energy. And then you got grandchildren, the bones, Three of Swords, Three of Coins. Why am I calling them swords? Page of Wands, Split Eye, and then we got Five of Baskets. Alright, okay. On the bottom of the deck, this I'm gonna say five of baskets is the energy of going through trauma, hardships, experiences, like the emotions, everything's out in the water. Like if you look in the card, it's like everything's at a waste. Like you see that though, it's like what is that? That's a porcupine. Oh, that's a porcupine. But look at that porcupine though. Like, did you know, fun fact, did you know that like porcupines only bring out their little thingies? It's like when they're in a state of fear or attack. So for some of y'all, this could be that shell that experience those sticky situations for people necessarily getting close to you or not knowing how to deal with you. You do got a four swords reverse up under the bottom of the deck. That's fears, that's worries, that's anxieties, not knowing how to make decisions. You hear me say when it comes to love, Ace of Cups. This could be tough exteriors that people exude or old emotional wounds. Because you do got Father Baskets on the bottom. Y'all like, okay. But Father Baskets on the bottom of the deck, I tell you, that's cold hearted. That's somebody who's emotionally manipulative and necessarily detached. It doesn't have to be emotionally manipulative, but I think some of y'all are just detached. But I think some of y'all are emotionally manipulative. I'm not gonna lie, because you got Page of Wands and Page of Swords reverse, and that's not a good energy when it comes to inner child experiences or navigating. Though, as a person to navigate in the adult world, you'll isolate more people than you bring them in. You got Page of Wands though. That Page of Wands is the energy of like it's always a problem. It's problematic behavior. It's somebody who doesn't know how to coexist, especially if we're talking about children. I tell you, this is the example of a person who has like a very problematic behavior. It is though. It's kind of like somebody who's hyperly negative though. That's always talks about negative experiences though, and don't stop. Like they jump at it or whatever the case may be, because I don't think somebody knows the value in their own situations or intentions. Because you got a Three of Pentacles though, and I tell you, Three of Pentacles is somebody that's I ain't gonna say unformidable, but they don't know how to deal necessarily with truths or understanding or being able to see or seek. So when it comes to knowledge or certain expectations, this is an old paradigm where somebody's there. We just had a Four of Pentacles though. Yeah, you got the Judgment though. So this could be somebody that doesn't want to self-reflect or figure out why they do what it is that they do. Because the Judgment could be when it comes into like I said, for some of y'all, it's like this energy where Sagittarius season gonna push a lot of y'all back and then be into the number 5. You're wondering like, oh, why is this going on? Da, 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 da. But you just said all these motherfuckers was fake. So, and it's not saying that it's kind of like, oh, but you said you want to change. Why do you keep doing the same thing? So it's gonna hit a lot of people 10 times harder though. And it's paused as year. So say this is divinely paused though. But that Judgment, I kind of feel like it's some of y'all don't want to complete, or somebody's very doesn't want to see forward when it comes into cycles. For some of y'all, this is like self-reflecting, like about reputation or certain experiences, though. Because some people, when it comes to change, they don't want to change because of page, because of judgment. Kind of like, this, so somebody doesn't know how to deal with truth. Ooh, that's right. Then you got the grandchildren, though. That could be from family, relationships, experiences, and expectations. You, younger self, higher self. Mm. Then you got Ten of Pentacles. Whether it's family, relationships, who you build with. I said that though, the expectations necessarily when it's rooted around family or the support system that you have. The Ten of Pentacles sometimes is also about financial matters of work, relationships, or necessarily people who you deal with. For some of y'all, this could be coming out of poverty conscious mind frame for financially type aspects, but somebody may have a poverty conscious mind frame when it comes to maintaining like overall happiness in people though, because you got a Page of Swords. Because a Page of Swords is a shit starter in the family, though. It's like, go over here, find something out, repeat that shit, go here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like always in drama. One of y'all was sneaky ass kids. They was. Like, I'm saying this Page of Wands, one of y'all was bad as hell, and one of y'all was sneaky as fuck. I will say that, though. Whether it's siblings, rivalry, whatever case may be. Or you're in a relationship now, one of y'all kids are sneaky as hell, and one of them bad as fuck. And one of y'all at a crossroad in the relationship because the father thorns probably wants to control them, and the mother thorns is kind of like, no, they're figured out. But yep, it kind of feels like that though. Two different styles. The Page of Wands, Page of Swords is not a very trusted energy. So this is somebody that don't trust people. They don't. That's somebody who has to look to search, but sometimes it's a know-it-all. Sometimes it's a two-faced person and a gossip. It is though. Two sides. All right. So you got Big Mama here. I tell you that's the Sun. Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords. I like this though because it's upright, but you also got Miss Robinson though, and I like it because it's reversed because Miss Robinson talks about apologies though. For some of y'all, this could be a parent or a person where you may be wanting some apology or apologizing or some experience. I don't know if you're reflecting or doing generational work or whatever the case may be, where you're at this crossroad where you may be at a point to where you may not be ready to give them that apology, but you intentionally apologizing to self for certain experiences that you have. Because Miss Robinson is the card of the obsessiveness, the devil energy, negativity that you allow in your life, vibrations that you necessarily act on, being shadowy, demonic, lower vibrational, and not caring about other people. So that's why I said for some of y'all, though, this could be giving somebody a pardon for those experiences or the relationship of their procreation, because it looks like some parental experiences where a person may have been troubled in their experiences with a parent and not being able to flourish in the place that they need to be as a young boy or young girl. You got Ten of Cups reverse. You got Five of Wands with the Page of Wands. And you also got Bishop C. Mason, though. Ten of Cups, I tell you, that's a dysfunctional family. I tell you, that's emotional abusive, though. It's not stable when it comes to your emotions, so it's kind of like consistency of joy, sad, happiness, all those different types of things that did whether it was married or a relationship. I kind of feel like it's that though, because the Five of Wands, it could have been a very competitive type family. So now that is at this energy of where like somebody maybe giving somebody an apology or starting over or wanting to move forward. Somebody's kind of necessarily a buzzkill, so they don't know how to enjoy certain things or whatever the case may be. Somebody doesn't want to build. I could see why. Because Page, the Bishop C. Mason could be a part of rules, rituals, routine, or wanting certain things to go in a certain order. So I could see that though. So when somebody's equally killing off the relationship. So it puts two people that's married or somebody who's in a relationship compete with mom or the father. I can see why they said that. Alright, okay, as we wrap this up, we do got Father of Baskets. Shit. King of Pentacles reverse. What's this? The Magician. Shit. And then you got Knight of Swords and the Mother of Coins. Knight of Swords is the energy of nipping something in the bud. So it's like a healing matter that's on the table, though. But the Magician, though, like I said, some of y'all could be conjuring up a person or trying to bring some form of assistance with a person, though. I don't know if y'all look at it that it's risky, because Father of Pentacles is an energy of very risky, though. But Mother of Coins is a very healing, healer, witch doctor vibes, intended, peaceful type situation, though. Let me tell you something. I'm like top tier trusting the shit out of myself. But I ain't going to sleep with no damn iPhones on my eyes. So that's why I was like, yeah. But this Knight of Swords, I say that's a very acidic type personality though. It is though. For some of y'all though, this is the way communication or talking though, expectations though. This could be a mother-daughter dynamic relationship though. For some of y'all though, y'all wanted somebody to nip something or a mother and father. But the Magician though, for some of y'all though, some of y'all, like I said, magic to try to heal certain traumas, and it's not. It's kind of like putting a manifestation and a plea out there to get assistance and help, and you just snowballing yourself through the effect. So you just come to wonder why you getting hit with shit to make you be in the Nine of Pentacles to be self-fulfilled by your own self. It moves a little fast, especially on an emotional sense. But just think you finna get some grand about change because you doing some ritual. Hell no. Like, you not. That's the blowback because everybody got free will. They do. But yeah, that's why I said it's kind of enlightening though. That's why I said Sagittarius season is just going to be highlighting certain experiences, expectations, and self-reflection. It's that hangman mode where you sitting there, you like, do I pause? Do I wait? Do I reflect? Because any decision that you make after hangman is post what you're supposed to do. Because I know they say harvesting season is like in October or Virgo season where they say that is it. But to me, I feel like harvesting season where you plowing and you planting is after the summer. That's to me. I feel like that though, because that's when you plant and you plot. So as we wrap this up and I proceed, what the fuck? Upload this. Pop that pussy. Hey, pop that. I don't even want to say it though. I don't. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do to my hair, even though it's braided though, but still, as long as it's here though. I keep sitting on this. Apparently, I'm not 5'7", as I keep telling myself. Joke's on you, but you will never know. All right, so last show. Oh shit, I need to blow my nose. I really do. All right, let's go. Remember, choices on you. We got the bear. I'll tell you that bear. Invitation card. Stocking up. Whew, all right, give me what I need. Give me what you got for. All right, okay, all right. Okay, you got the rabbit, the unicorn, tarantula, and the fire ant. The rabbit sometimes and the unicorn and the tarantula is afraid of like going the way everybody else wants you to go. The fire ant will put a lot of pressure on you, or whatever the case may be. And the fire ant does talks about where it's a very gossipy, tenacious fucking environment, or whatever the case may be, where it's not just friendly for everybody emotionally. Unicorn and a tarantula expecting, like you hear me say, this is where their block perception of the what they call the third eye, being able to see certain things. So fear could be limiting you because some of y'all maybe automatically getting downloads, the emotional assessments of certain things, and like going against the grain. And like I said, a lot of people setting those intentions to move the fuck up for the years to come, though. So for some of y'all, though, this could be that fear. Because some of y'all, it's just like, oh, I want to, like, walk away or discovering some on your own. Shit. Okay, I like that. You got butterfly, earthworm, Scorpio, and the goddamn cosmic egg. That was it. Scorpion season was a life transformer. He's emotionally exhausted. I've been over here sleeping like a motherfucker trying to get my energy back. Butterfly and the earthworm though, that's a metamorphosis. The butterfly reverse sometimes could be a person resisting change. So the rabbit could be a person like you hear me say when you speak and you talking real fast, wanting to get shit over with. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like the energy, and then you got earthworm where it's like a hesitant, it's a shy, it's a reluctant energy, and then you got scorpionic energy where that is about transformations, certain shit go. And then you got cosmic egg, like I said, it starts in the mind. So people fail to recognize you can do all the emotional work that you want, but if you ain't physically know how to train your mind to say, okay, I'm ready to conquer this. For some of y'all, this is just protecting your mind from certain people and certain experiences. For some of y'all, this could be a parent or a person, whether it's like the way they grew up, this cosmic egg, the way they smother you, or whatever the case may be, trying to protect you, trying to keep the egg warm. So this could be a person though. I don't know what the fuck that means. So I just said that, trying to keep the egg warm. So if that resonates with you, that resonates with you. But I kind of feel like it's that though, because for somebody, it's like y'all resisting change. Because I feel like if it's healing matters, some of y'all feel like when you change, you not gonna lose every fucking experience you had. It just gives you a different perspective in those moments of weakness or able to get to be in a state of fear or where you didn't see or wasn't paying attention or whatever the case may be. And then too, it's like what we said, establishing the ace of swords, those boundaries and saying no. Or just not entertaining them or whatever the case may be. Because the fire ants, it's more of an ego type base with this energy of like, oh, you need to see me. It's a very fiery energy of like, needing to move. So it does things out of control. So for some of y'all, I kind of feel like this is at a crossroad and y'all not addressing your own ego when it comes to dealing with it. Oh, you gotta do something. Feel like, no, I don't want to. Whether somebody's saying, oh, well, putting like unnecessary pressure on saying you should act this way, or no, babe, I think we should do this, or you should do this, and they're saying no. So that's why I said something that's coming about your own change. So with that being said, or whatever the case may be, oh, I'm sitting on my hair again. I wish you the best. I wish you success. Hopefully this message hits or whatever the case may be. And may this season and many years to come you grow. While you here, tell somebody to like, share, and to subscribe to my channel, please. I would appreciate that very much. Okay. Yeah, I ain't got shit else to talk. I'm gonna put the inner child things in here if you made it this far. So kudos to you if you did.